Okay. Says we're live. Sorry about that, everyone. That's tough. That's tough. But we did it. We did it. We're here. Uh Many bumps along the road. Welcome everyone, which is no one. But hell, Friday, first game of the year. Uh Toronto Blue Jays. Let's check if everything's going right. Because, oh my God, asking me to do technology. That's bad. That's bad. Like, I'm 33 years old. I grew up on YouTube. Mr. Baby. I don't know anything. I don't know how to go live. I tried to do it on my phone. I have a mic. I forgot the adapter for my MacBook at the studio, which is my rehearsal place. But I know. We're here. I hope the audio's okay. I'm on a MacBook freaking webcam. Try to connect my phone. Try to do it on my phone. You need 50 subscribers to do it on your phone. I'm just glad everyone's here. Got 3 people. Should probably tweet it out. But I hope everyone's doing great. Audio sounds wonderful. That's amazing. This is a MacBook operation. I don't know what you guys feel like talking about. Grant Rogers bump day down in Buffalo. I don't know. We're in the parts. These are all my parts. All the stands, all the heads for other things, not baseball. I should tweet this out. I gotta tweet out that I'm live. Right? Sorry, if someone's gonna listen to this later without the video, driving. Somehow people can drive without watching the video. But this will be slow, this starting point. But that's okay. I'm gonna say live now. We're gonna see what happens. We got 5 people. We got 1 like. Ooh, what a rush. I get why people do this. Whoo! Yeah, Jays A's tonight, 7:00. I'm going to be watching most of the games, I feel like. If I can, I will. I should send out a link, right? My word. This is tough. This is tough stuff. Thanks everyone for waiting around on me. All 4 of you. 3 like. Oh man. I have the most supportive fans in the world. What's this link? What's this link? Oh my God. How do people do this? This is crazy. Okay, this is the link. Copy the link. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot. About the Jays. I don't have a preview. I don't need to do a preview. Previews are all done. We're in it. We are officially in it. I want to talk about the Jays and the A's. Luis Severino on the bump. Kevin Gausman. I should stop shaking this stool. It's on a stool. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a lineup. Jesus Sanchez is gonna start over Nathan Lucas, and I think this is gonna be a common thing with facing right-handers with velo. It's gonna be Jesus Sanchez over Nathan Lucas, and I think Nathan Lucas is gonna start a good amount against righties who throw slop. I think he's gonna steal those starts from Jesus Sanchez because I think Nathan Lucas is a better player until the batter's box. Uh, Jesus Sanchez just has more upside, and Nathan Lucas, I don't think is going to have as much upside against right-handed velocity. So Jesus Sanchez probably in there. I don't know how they're going to set it up. Who's going to hit second? Who's going to hit fourth? Um, we're going to find out. Lots of fun stuff. Low key Teoscar vibes from Jesus Sanchez. I agree. There's going to be a horrible, horrible drop fly ball that will make you rip your eyes out. I don't know. Up to you. We're gonna see. Zoob's great quotes. Uh, I love reading a story. Must be awesome to speak it and then later be in a story. What a time to be alive, people. I got my Dr. Pepper is a woman shirt on for today. You gotta feel good, people. Do I think Spencer Miles will stick? They're gonna give him a shot. He's got the whole 3 fastballs thing that is super trendy in pitching right now. I'm not hating knowing anything about pitching. Pitching's the worst. But Brewers and Mets are big on the 3 fastball shapes, which are four seam, sinker, cutter, cut fastball. That's Spencer Miles' thing. And then where the Jays kind of tie in is Jays low key, their type is guys with curveballs thrown really fast. And some of those are Louis Varland. Louis Varland throws his curveball really fast. Brendan Little, that was his whole enticing idea when he was in the organization yet. And then Spencer Miles, who I've not seen a pitch from, not one, but I've read about it. He throws 80-mile-an-hour curveball, so he's chucking it tight spin because curveballs are usually start with a 7 in miles per hour. But that's Jay's little. You look for little things of what an org likes. And that's the Jays' littlest thing. I didn't find this out. I read this somewhere. I'm a synthesizer of knowledge, not music. Checking the chat again. YJs, what do you think will be the pitch that is trending across the league this year? Splitters already came back. People are already talked about it. It's going to be big pitch mix, a lot of pitch mix. People are going to be throwing 6 pitches. People are really worried about pitch decay. Saris already talked about multiple changeups because people already have multiple breaking balls. So that's what's coming to mind. I don't have something on top of that. It's going to be interesting. I remember reading about Cody Ponce before I found out he was a Star Wars loser, so I still had interest. I read that, when he was over in Korea talking with Hyunjin, just altering you have your pitches and then you can alter in between what those pitches are. So he seems like he can adjust well. We're going to find out if that's true. Maybe you can get away with that in Korea if, you can steal more strikes with lesser stuff on your breaking pitches, whatever. We're going to see if he's an adjuster. He's a big pitch mix guy. They're turning him into that. I mean, his whole thing was splitter, kick change, whatever. And, it's a super trendy pitch, the kick change. Problem I've seen is that, yes, it's super trendy, but people have not gone and commanded it well. I mean, that's the secret of pitching is command. Um, and there's a lot of movement on kick changes, and I wonder if it's just how much practice have you had with a new pitch in just commanding it? Do you need to have more reps that you're not gonna get by the time you're still useful? I don't know. Some like Clay Holmes is the big one that comes to mind on kick changes. And his season was just okay. I mean, wild success in a transition sense from reliever to starter, but as a starter, um, the skills based metrics aren't like outstanding. Just again, interspersing in with the chat because we got 11. Holy shit, 11 people. Thank you. Can we get some doves in the chat for that? Someone tweeted out that you watch the MLB app to see what the outcome of the pitch is in a tense moment, and I do that. I too do that. Yeah. Mark Shapiro, low key. Same thing. Heard that. CB's here. This is early. This must be awesome. 8:30 on the Best Coast to some, not to me. Never been. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff with this Jays team. I'm going to throw out some general thoughts I've been having about baseball related to the Jays, and then maybe some thoughts on the A's. Oh my God, go look at the pitching staff. I mean, go look at the bullpen. Oh my God. I mean, there's nothing going on in there. That's a tough bullpen. Name as many guys as you can from that Oakland A's Sacramento Athletics bullpen right now in the chat. Go ahead. Try your best. See how many you get. But I think first off, a thought that's been going around is Okamoto, who I have seen online how to pronounce his first name properly. It seems like an easy one. And if you've heard Avery from Gate 14, he says it correctly. It's like, do not spend any time on the ZU in Kazma. That's what it seems like it is. That's what I saw. Kazuma is not his name, it turns out. And I'm cool with that. But, I'm excited. I'm excited about him. I think people have gone overboard on his defensive impact. I don't think he's going to be if he is a positive defender, it won't be by much. I mean, he's a big dude, and I don't think he has natural defensive impact like Andreas Jimenez, Ernie Clement. Like those guys, you don't have to position them well for them to impact the defensive game. They just have natural range and skill. Like Okamoto seems like he has soft hands. I don't think the arm's great, but we're in the generation realizing arm strength isn't everything at third base. So I'm not worried about arm strength there, but I don't think he's a mobile guy. He seems like a big guy, and everyone's saying he's even bigger in person. The guy that kind of comes to mind is just as like a defensive hope is Max Muncy, which the Dodgers turned him into an average to positive contributor on defense at third just from, I think, a lot of positioning. And I think they're going to position the hell out of Okamoto to just put him in an advantageous spot. I mean, they've talked about it, that they're going to put him deep. We're going to see. I think that is a comp for his defensive profile. Like Max Muncy is not known. He's known as like a first baseman. He's a bigger dude, but they keep playing him at third. and they signed him again. They just extended him, and he's gonna keep playing third base. So, I don't think he's going to I don't think Okamoto will be if he is a negative, I don't think it'll be a big negative. It'll be an absolutely playable negative. Like, this team, uh, a year ago, opening day, uh, had Will Wagner at third, and Will Wagner survived there. He's above Will Wagner, but I think he's good enough to play there every day, and I think they're going to be really smart about him. But I don't think he's naturally going to really impact your team. And that doesn't have to be everyone, that they're just such great defenders. Checking the chat again because this is what you do when you're live. We got how many more at bats does Barger get versus left-handed pitching? 40% increase. I mean, I don't have the numbers in front of me. I don't know. Like, Barger's so interesting and kind of uninteresting. Like, I think he will get a bit of run against lefties to start the year. I think that's the right thing to do. I don't necessarily believe in him against lefties. Approach-wise, last year, what came to mind is it was a really interesting approach, and it's a Jays approach, but it was kind of amplified, was lots of early swings against left-handed pitching with Addison Barger. He just was like, "Let's not get to 2 strikes because there is no hope that I'm about to do anything against left-handers when I have 2 strikes." So he was swinging early, but I don't think the decisions were great. And then I don't think the power evaporates against lefties. At least last year, people are saying, like there was a shift in the postseason, maybe. But I think, I've had this take on Addison Barger that he could become an impact right fielder defensively. Like, it's too bad that he's kind of the backup infielder. I'd love for him to actually just focus on right field, especially with Okamoto in the organization now. Like, he is generally going to play all the time at third base. I'd love for them to just tell Barger to go work on right field. Just worry about that. I think he is such an impactful defender with his arm. It it could be the best arm throwing in the league. I think it is top of the leaderboard arm strength, 100%. And then I think it's an accurate arm. I think it is a quick release for someone with that kind of velocity behind it. Like, it's kind of the same with swings. Like, there's an inverse relationship. Like, if you throw slow, your transfer is usually really fast. That's Ernie. If you throw really hard, a lot of times it takes you longer. So that's the trade-off. But I think Barger kind of bridges that. I think he's a pretty quick release with a lot of natural velocity. So I think he could he has the upside of being a game-changing defender in right field just from his arm. And if they could just tidy up every other part of the defensive game out there, he could become a very positive. Like, I don't think he's going to be Wilyer Abreu, but Wilyer Abreu is grabbing a ton of defensive value from his arm. I think he's also pretty good on roots. I don't know if Barger's ever going to get there, but yeah, that's a thought. That's been a thought of mine that, and to tie it back to at bats against left-handers, like, if he can become an impact defender where, right, Varsho and Jimenez, they can start against lefties because they are impact defenders. You know that someone else batting would be better, but the overall game and the fact that you don't have to employ pinch hitters who, yes, you get generally with pinch hitters, you're getting a platoon advantage, but there's also the hitter penalty. So I think the least amount of pinch hitting you can do is almost advantageous. And Barger would be, an interesting guy to see if he can develop more value than just power. Because right now it's just a power profile, which is important, 100% important. But I think he has the chance to take a step forward. He has a chance to take a step backwards. I mean, Nolan Jones is the perfect example. He had an awesome year with Colorado and took a step back, took another step back, and now I don't think he's on a 40 man. And he became an impact defender because of his arm. So there's the cautionary tale, but I think Barger has a lot of utility. I'd love to see him become. I've said it before. It's kind of a Jose Bautista route to being a positive defender in right. I mean, he was a third baseman, moved to right. Bautista's arm was very accurate and strong, and it was a quick release. So I think Barger could get into that. He plays hard, which is good, but I don't think maybe one day he can run routes. But I mean, he's been an infielder his whole life. Just checking the chat again because that's what you do. More guys should try switch hitting. No, I hate switch hitters. It's annoying. But yeah, I think if you can give Barger some run every day, give it a try, because you have a lot more time, especially at the start of the season, to just try stuff. Like they gave Alan Roden a ton of run as a terrible hitter, and it did not tank the season. They went to the World Series. I don't know if you guys watched. They gave Will Wagner run. They gave a lot of. You can give guys run, especially in the first month or two. And I think they should do that because I kind of like if right field's kind of set, have left field there's going to be left field games where it goes Jesus Sanchez to Davis Schneider to Nathan Lucas to maybe even Miles Straw in one single game. I kind of like the idea of if you're going to be aggressive with platoons, you can continue that in one spot. Whereas the others, you only have 4 bench players and one's a backup catcher who can't really hit. So you could really utilize your bench a lot. And I think that's the great part about still keeping Nathan Lucas, having Davis Schneider, who is bat first. I think he tries his best on defense. He plays above his skill. I like that about him. But you could have a very dynamic left field spot of just like, hey, if you're in the 5th inning and a lefty reliever comes in, Jesus Sanchez, bring in Davis Schneider, 8th inning comes around, Nathan Lucas. Like that spot can really, be the point of strategy. Whereas, you can only do that so often. But yeah, the bench is awesome because it has actual hitters on it. Like this is what they used to do back in the time where I didn't watch baseball, the 80s. You would have 70s, you'd have a huge bench because you didn't have woke bullpens of 8 guys, 9 guys if you're the Dodgers. If you're begging Manfred for a free championship like the Dodgers do. Anyways, kidding. They used to deploy strategy. They used to have hitters on the bench that served a purpose. And we kind of have that now because Like, go look at other people's benches. Go take a look. Like, there's a lot of just, hey, this is our backup defender because we don't have another plan if something goes awry. And yeah, that's the thing about the Jays roster. They built a very I said it before, bulletproof roster. Like, if someone takes a step back, there's a guy of almost equal quality to step it. Like, Barger takes a step back, totally possible. I'm not saying it will happen. Like, Nathan Lucas can come in and get close to what you're hoping in a different shape. Same thing with Jesus Sanchez. Like, some projections think that David Schneider should play all the time just because of, his ability to walk and hit for power. I don't know if that holds up against, above league average velocity. But yeah, I'm just freaking chatting. I love Blue Jays today. We share a grocery store. People don't know that. I've seen them at the grocery store. I have. I almost went up. I had to Google what the guy's name was, and it was too late. Because I want to, be nice. Freshco. We're both going to Freshco. I know. Yeah, we're almost neighbors. So I'd love to hop on a stream. Blue Jays today. That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be freaking sweet. What are people saying? What are people saying? This font is too small. I need old man font. Make it bigger. I don't know. I'm pretty comfortable. I'm pretty comfortable doing one of these. I got my legs crossed too. I'm on the shortest chair you've ever seen because it's a drum throne. Because we're in the drum dungeon. Feeling good. Anyone thinking something good? What's everyone having for dinner? Like, let me into your world, people. I want to know. 17 people. This is basically Adam Ottavino, but better. I think I'm doing a better Adam Ottavino YouTube live stream. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm loving that people are planning on eating dinner tonight. Made a sauce last night. I'm gonna see. I don't know what's for dinner. I don't know. Everyone know where they're watching the game, what screen they're watching on. I had to call my dad to double check what password he's using this year. Hey, 2 accounts. You can do 2 accounts on a Sportsnet. So there you go. Who's in Red Deer? Shout out Red Deer. Yeah. I don't know. What's more Jays stuff? Oh, here's one that should have been a take from the start of the season, like off season rather. That like everyone's talking about like replacing Bo Bichette on the Mets, third baseman, and they're like, oh, how are they going to do it? My take is that low key Dylan Cease is the Bo Bichette replacement. Yeah, he's not going to hit. Not as a hitter. He's not getting in the box. I think value-wise, they're banking on Dylan Cease providing similar value Bo did. And then you're like, well, who's going to do? Isn't he the Chris Bassett replacement? I think low-key Max Scherzer is the Chris Bassett replacement, along with the amalgamation of Jose Barrios, Max Scherzer, whatever right-hander you want to throw in, I think is the Chris Bassett replacement, because Chris Bassett was awesome, especially for that team, because so many innings for Gen Z innings, because it's not 200. It's under 200. It's not that many. But, his profile was stifle righties, mitigate against lefties. And that's the same thing as Max Scherzer. He had a tougher time mitigating against lefties last year. the hope is that he can step up against lefties a little better because he's always going to be a righty killer until he sucks. And it might be that this year he sucks, but I think they're banking on them replacing the lost value from Chris Bassett, who's replacing Max Scherzer's lost value, Air, because I mean he was bad. So maybe my point on Max Scherzer replacing Chris Bassett isn't good, but I think it is. I have more hope than I thought I would for Max Scherzer. I'm a little out on Eric Lauer, but it's an interesting. I don't remember the last time we had like a really easy start to the year, and it's probably short-term memory that I don't. But this is such a first month of you almost can play your B team and just kind of progress into the year. And then as the year gets tougher, you're hopefully getting waves of better pitching back that will be rested and ready to go. And just you can kind of put together your A team against a harder schedule. It's, everyone plays close to the same schedule, but I think there's something really impactful about getting it at the start. Like, maybe it's bad because it feels like you can take your foot off the gas if your record is pretty strong early on, but I think overall it's, good. I don't know. Preferred drumsticks. Anything cheap. I'll play anything. 5B. I've been kind of size-wise going on. I don't know. Just making sure, checking the world, making sure everything's good. Kind of have to pee. Telling you now. But I don't know. Let's go look at the A's quick. They're the opponent that the Jays are facing. Really scary lineup. I'll say it right now. It's a very deep lineup. Like, I'm just going to go to their roster resource on my phone. Let's get there. Zoom in. Like, first off, like, so stupid that they hit Kurt's lead off. Like, hit him fourth. Like, I've been on this train. I'll stay on this train. Your best power hitter should not hit first. That's guaranteeing one at bat with no one on. Like, maybe that's the shift in the game right now, that like on base is just too low, that they'd rather guarantee close to an extra plate appearance a game. But I don't know. I don't agree with it. Like, but Kurtz is a great hitter. I'm terrified of Langoliers. Soderstrom really came into himself as a baseball player. Sorry for phrasing. Brent Rooker. Like, where I'm looking at this lineup, like, where are the outs if I'm mapping it? Like, I think Gossman's in a good position being a splitter guy against a team with really good left-handed hitters. Maybe Soderstrom could be an out, but I don't think so. I think he's a good hitter. Jacob Wilson could annoy the hell out of me. I mean, Max Muncy's the first guy I go and think like that's an out. That's a spot where you're gonna gravitate to when at bats before that aren't going well. Jeff McNeil's a good hitter. I think Jeff McNeil can hit. Denzel Clark's an obvious third out of an inning. If there's, like, I don't know if Jeff McNeil's getting much to hit if anyone's on and there's two outs. I think that. But it's a really good hitting lineup. And everyone's really hyped on them. I love Shea Langoliers. I'm terrified of Shea Langoliers. So watch out. You hope Gausman can neutralize the lefties. I think that's the plan. Luis Severino was throwing gas in the WBC. I don't know if he'll be that hyped up, but again, another classic righty who is there to kill the righties and mitigate against the lefties. Hopefully, he does neither of those things, but he can pitch well. He can pitch well. Just looking, and again, name me someone from the bullpen. Name me someone from the bullpen, and you get a prize from someone else, not from me. But it's a scary little man, what if we lose these games? You could, you might. I mean, no one in this bullpen scares me. Their big signing, Mark Leiter Jr., who's older than me. That's not good. I mean, Scott Barlow is not a good pitcher. Hogan Harris, Justin Sterner. Again, there's almost no impact velocity coming out of this pen. It feels like, and if it is, it's early innings, mop up guys, people who aren't established. Their later pen is just their back end late inning pen, just kind of slop righties. Hogan Harris is a lefty, it turns out. One lefty in the pen. Okay. Ooh, so this might be a grind the starters if you can. I don't think that's their approach. I don't think that's anyone's approach really anymore, unless the Yankees can do that. But so much of baseball is the battle in early counts right now, right? Like we're past Moneyball. The games are won and lost so often early count stuff. So we'll see. Like it's just a full righty bullpen plus Hogan Harris who's a lefty who might be closing games. And I don't find him to be a good pitcher. I'm looking at stats. I mean, lots of walks, lower home run rate, averaging 93. Don't know if the arm angle's weird. I don't think so. Dennis Eckersley not in the pen anymore. 92 MVP. Funny year because 1992, and then Frank Thomas is the next year. Next 2 years, maybe? Does Frank Thomas have 2 MVPs? Check it out. We can name MVPs. I've gotten really good at that. Unless I've gotten Frank Thomas wrong. Who else would have won in 94? 94, that's Jeff Bagwell in the NL. I mean, I think he's slugging like 700. Yeah, I mean, now I'm trying to. Who's 1995 MVP? Tell me that. Don't tell me that. I'm going to think about it. 1995 MVP. Griffey, no, because Griffey only has one. A-Rod's not winning one yet. He's too young, and I don't think he's good in 95. Is that a Juan Gonzalez year? Oh, Mo Vaughn. Fuck me. Yeah, that's the year they took it from Albert Bell. Because Albert Bell, 50 homers, 50 doubles. What a year. Albert Bell seems like a guy I don't want to mess with. But anyways, back to the A's. I mean, let's look at the full slate of starters. Jeffrey Springs somehow threw like 170 innings last year after being super injured. He's an old man. He doesn't throw hard. I think Jeffrey Springs, reverse splits guy. He's a changeup first guy. I bet you the lineup. They're going to mix everyone in. That's what they do. I think you could see Nathan Lucas in against Jeffrey Springs. I think you could see Davis too. We're going to see start of the year. Yeah, they like to mix guys in, but that again, they have one lefty in their pen. Like reverse splits guy. They're only going to bring righties out of the pen. I said it earlier, the least amount of pinch hitting you have to do, the better. It's not that you shouldn't pinch hit. You should when it's the correct thing to do. But people forget it's a studied thing. that there is a penalty to coming off the bench cold. And obviously, like, maybe that changes in the future. Maybe people are just really good using the traject. I don't know. Um, but you don't want to pinch hit that much unless it's the right thing to do. That's why, like, I'm not. I try to just, especially single game stuff. Like, I try to just keep it even because there's reasons for so many decisions. And I think we should just at this point ban statistics. People just continue to use them wrong, and we're also in the era of you can get a statistic to tell you anything. I love statistics. I love statistics. Freaking love them, but, like, people are forgetting the rules, people are forgetting that they can question why stuff isn't that, like, statistics are this weird religion now, that, we can't converse, we can't understand why a statistic might not be useful, like, and I'm over some statistics, like, would I if baseball was invented today, like, would I create earned run average? I don't think so, because I don't believe in errors. I don't believe in them at all. A lot of the triple slash is, fake, and, like, again, I'm gonna go for another little bit here. The Jays hit so well in runners in scoring position. I mean, Bo did it, Vlad did it, and, like, I think a lot of these guys have a true, a lot of these guys go to the plate with a talent level and a skill, and, like, the question is, like, they're not their triple slash line, especially because they're facing a pitcher that's left-handed or right-handed, like, so much of the game is actually just split, and then there's variations inside of left and right. So, your statistics aren't who you are because, there's so much minuscule stuff. Statistics are a great look back, but when I think of, an at bat, I think of, like, what your skill is and what you could do against a certain pitcher. But, like, I've been thinking about it, like, so much of the statistic stuff, like, we've lost the point of what we're discussing. A point, right? The overall talk we want is, like, how to win more games, how to lose less games. If you're just talking as a fan or someone who wants the team to do better or well, like, who cares if you're hitting a certain slash line? Like, we're about creating runs and keeping other runs off the board. Like, am I getting crazy? You know what I mean? Like, so much of baseball is actually context, and we keep talking about baseball outside of context. So, yes, I think the Jays are gonna maybe have worse hitter production. Like, Tyler Heineman's not gonna hit what he hit. Myles Straw might not either. Like, but their skills as baseball players are still gonna be impactful defensively. I think they're going to be impact defenders. And how much of their triple slash line were, you know, production in low leverage, production that didn't lead to anything? And you could say this about a lot of things, and maybe it's you're getting too far, but, like, so what if they don't replicate what they did last year? That doesn't necessarily mean that it will translate to less wins. Like, you could hit 100 and have all your hits be in situations that matter. Like, how many home runs are hit in low leverage that, like, just don't matter? But, like, you don't know how to talk about it because there's less of a sample and there's just wild swings and there's not stuff that's predictive. But, like, I don't know. The point of baseball is to hit and create, but hit to create runs. Who cares if you're a good hitter if your production isn't during points that help you win? I don't know. I think smarter people are working on that than me. Sometimes I get emails. Sometimes I have to check my phone. I don't know. There's your little rant. But I don't know. I'm excited. I love seeing lineups posted. Oh my god, this is the best time of year. Seeing who's posting what, who's hitting where. Joey Loperfido hitting 5th for the Astros. Insane. How do they do it? They should lose. Astros should be a losing team, but people were talking about like we got the juice ball back. Maybe it's just for opening day, but I saw the JJ Weatherholt home run, outside fastball to dead central. Like that's juiced. That's scary. We're gonna see. I hope everyone in the chat. 11 people. Like, my God, you guys spoil me. You guys spoil me. I got the best fans in YouTube, best fans in streaming. If you guys have any questions about anything, hit me. I'm happy to answer. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens with the lineup. I hope the Jays win every game. When I think about it, I'm really excited about Dylan Cease. Really, really excited about Dylan Cease. JR, great question. McDouble or Junior Chicken? It's McDouble and Junior Chicken. If you could only have one on the menu, it's McDouble. But you're ordering both. Everyone knows that. And you know that. What am I making for dinner? I don't know. I actually have band practice before the game. There might be leftovers. I'm going to see. I might pick up food. I don't know. Like, I love some slop. I'd love like a shawarma on fries, something like, something gross, something makes you feel bad later. Getting into hot sauce more than I ever thought I would. Some stuff's really bad, but some hot sauce gets a little bit addictive. Can't help it. We went to Costco. After this, I'm going to eat 2-bite mini cinnamon rolls. That's what we got. They're really good. They actually are. Costco's goated. Everyone knows that. I'm going to do that. Then maybe record some demos. We're going to see what happens. And then home for 7. I think the least happy person about today is my girlfriend for sure. She's very displeased. Sorry. I love baseball. Sorry. Yeah, I eat so much sugar. It's crazy to be an adult and say that. Like, grow up. There was a point in my 20s where I'm like, no, adults don't do this. Adults don't, like drink soda, even though they do, obviously. But like to be an adult, you don't drink soda, you're not eating candy or chocolate or whatever. And then one day I was just like out at the grocery store and I saw like a chocolate bar and I'm like, I could buy this. And I did, and I ate it. And now I eat so much sugar. I eat so much sugar. It's like I'm eating like a child's dream diet some days. Like yesterday I had cinnamon rolls. I went to the grocery store. I did make a sauce, but I bought ice cream and then I ended up eating so much ice cream near lunch. Like I just kept going. I love the cheap ones. Like I got the Rolo ice cream, the big one. I forget who makes it. It was like $4.95. I'm happy about that. Do some pull-ups on camera. So I have a pull-up bar that goes against, door frames, and the only door frame that works is, the bathroom, and I kinda started to break it. So, I found a door frame that's almost too wide, but not. I just did. I took a week off. So I did pull-ups yesterday. Um, I've switched to doing pull-ups every other day to every day just to do it. It's hard sometimes. I don't know. I recommend trying to do pull-ups. It's a fun little thing. Fuck me, baseball, huh? Baseball, baseball, baseball. I can't help but be a loser and think Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going Miggy mode. He's he's going to hit 350 with 40. But that's just me. That's just me where I'm at. I think George can still hit. Yeah, I'm a Dylan Cease truther. I think everyone is, though. I don't know. I like the bullpen. Sorry. I think it's deep enough to survive the season. Like you need like churn, and they'll add at the deadline. I'd love for Jimmy to come back. Jimmy's just a cool guy. I love what he's doing with his hair always. Fucking love Jimmy. Miss him like hell. I think Trey's back eventually. I think he's the first one back. To be honest, like he's getting up to 45 pitches. Like Shane and Jose, they're like just about to get on a mound. And I don't care about Jose Barrios getting back. I could have just finished the sentence. He's a bad pitcher. I'm tired of like pretending that he's not. Like he doesn't strike anyone out. He walks people at a league average rate and gives up hard contact. That's not a good pitcher. Could you extract value? Not to be gross about it. Yeah, maybe a bit, but there's like, is he better than Eric Lauer? I don't know. I'm barely an Eric Lauer. I'm not an Eric Lauer guy, but I think he just has the advantage of being left-handed, and people are just seeing left-handers less and less, so it's become harder and harder to hit them, which is awesome. But oh god, I don't know. AL Beast, Jay's fourth place right now. What are you gonna do? God, again, 10 people in here. I have the best freaking fans in the freaking world, man. Best fans in the freaking world. My basement's a little cold. You guys, I don't know. It's fun. Like I like podcasting. I hate editing. I hate doing all that stuff. I want, I'd love to be on other podcasts, but I like to go to bed early. I like to like shut off at like 10:30 and just relax until bed. So this is great. I don't have to think about it. It's already done. It's happening. We're all happening together. But yeah, we're getting close to closing time. So if there's anything left you need me to talk about, now's the time. 12:09. I can't wait to put on a sweater. I don't think it's warm out. It's -3. Oh, fucking kill me. I'm gonna start riding. I have to buy a bike. I want to buy the cheapest bike on Facebook Marketplace. If anyone knows anything about bikes and wants to recommend me something or give me their bike, I will take your bike for free. I'd like to start bike. I'd like to be a guy who rides a bike. That is someone I'd like to be. Is that wrong? Or anyone here ride bikes? I don't know. I'm 33, right? I don't know. We live in a city. I could bike places. Other thoughts I've had. I'm low-key interested in the pizza volcano thing. I bet you it's gross, but it might be good. Ricky thinks that I should wear a helmet when I bike, and I think Ricky is right. I think Ricky is right. Protect up here, you know. I think if you've never had a shawarma pizza, you should get one, unless it is from Lansdowne and Bloor. Don't get that location. That's another thought I think about. Might make jerk chicken at home one day soon. I've never done it. I'd like to do that. Just running through what I got up here. Yeah, go to Costco if you've never been. Better recept. Okay, the medium for shawarma, pizza or fries. The pizza is special. It's a special event. You know that, like, it's wrong, but it feels so good. Feels so good. It's such a heavy slice. It's got chicken shawarma on it, and it's a pizza. My girlfriend fucking hates it. She can't believe it when I bring it in. I tell her, like, so eventually I'm like, this week I'm getting one. And she's gotten one. Well, she's eaten a couple slices, and then her stomach didn't agree with it. Jay's watch party at TO style or Jankies? Man, I hate watching baseball with other people. Fuck that. I love when you're all on my phone. I like sitting alone watching, doing whatever I need. Sometimes I'll practice. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be laying around. I don't know. I don't like being held down to. Nah, I like hanging out. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I think everyone having fun, everyone feeling good. I hope we all learned something today. Sorry for being late. Do it again soon. I don't know. Fuck the A's.